how are you? It's Rachel here, and today I am doing a process video of a sketch that you're seeing right now for Scrapbook Nerd, so I'm very excited. Those are the two photos I'm using, and those photos are of myself and my husband when we were in Amsterdam back in September 2019. I'm trying my very best to finish up this album. And I'm getting pretty far. I'm doing pretty well, but I still have lots more pages to go. But I'm really excited for when this album is done because I have an endless amount of pictures to go, but that's okay. Of course, each day that goes by and you take more pictures, there's more pictures to scrapbook, but I feel like I take more pictures than I scrapbook. So that's lots of layouts to make, but of course I never want to go without having layouts to make, so I guess it all works out. So you saw the sketch there. In the sketch, it had four spots for photos. I just had two photos, but I love how it was kind of like blocky, I guess you could say. I don't know. When I'm doing a sketch, like, I don't totally follow along. It's just my inspiration. So I'm not making it to look exactly like the sketch. I'm just trying to have it give me inspiration. And I've said this before in so many videos, I love working off a sketch or a scrap lift or any kind of challenge like that. So you can see I'm layering up a lot of papers behind my photos, and I am putting my photos up on some foam to give it some dimension so that they stand out a little bit because the papers are a little busy. And I kind of wish that I used white cardstock behind the photos to mat it, but I did not, but that's okay. I still think it turns out nice in the end anyway. I just kind of wish I did that. Yeah, so I'm doing those layers of my paper scraps, and I am using the Crepe Paper All Heart Collection and the Maggie Holmes Heritage Collection. Two very lovely collections, and I've been using them for all of my Scrapbook Nerd videos in the past couple months. So it's gotten me a long way. It's gotten me a lot of layouts, which is great. So I wanted to use this title that's Family Together. I know it doesn't really make sense, but I thought I would just use that, but I definitely end up changing it. The title was just getting so lost with that paper. The font is very thin and, like I said, just gets lost in that background. So I do end up changing that, but I fiddle with it a lot to find out, to figure out what would work. I edited this video a little bit differently this time, so I don't know if you'll notice, but it is, yeah, just edited differently. Right here, what I'm doing is I am outlining the different paper layers to make them stand out a little bit more. If I had a sewing machine, I would definitely sew them, but I don't, so we are just doing this with a little black pen. That's it. And it kind of gives the illusion of sewing and gives the illusion of another texture, even though it's not. So this is a great tip if you don't have a sewing machine, but you like the look of it. So yeah, I'm outlining each individual layer so that they'll stand out a little bit more and they don't all kind of mesh together. And then this I just grabbed from my stash for my title. Like I said, the other thickers were kind of blending in with my paper. So I just took this from my stash and it worked out perfectly with everything else I have. So that worked out well. I do move it a little bit, which you'll see in a few minutes, but it kind of stays in that area. So, I hope you guys enjoyed International Scrapbooking Weekend. We did a lot of fun stuff at the Scrapbook Nerd Facebook group. There were some really fun challenges. We kind of had like a rainbow and sunshine theme. And so we each picked a color of the quote-unquote rainbow. My color was white. I know white is not on the rainbow, but we each had a color and had a challenge that went along with that. So Mine was for white space and the color or the color white. So that video I posted a few days ago, and you can also check that out on Facebook Nerd. I'm Facebook Nerd. You can check it out on Scrapbook Nerd YouTube channel or my YouTube channel or whatever. And Scrapbook Nerd Facebook group. There we go. Got my words together. So you can find all of the challenges there. We have so many different challenges that were so fun, so I would love to see what you create. I love white space. You can't really tell with this layout, but I do love white space in the layout, so I definitely gravitated towards that quote-unquote color. As you can see here in this layout, as I've been blabbing, I added these two cut-aparts, and that really helped because I felt like I was a little bit stuck. I didn't know what direction to go in from there, but that helped to kind of have a diagonal look across the page, and I think that really started to bring it together. And of course I outlined it as well, and then I'm outlining the page and doing a little bit of journaling here. And I added a few little embellishments. I felt like it needed some circular elements because there were so many square and triangle elements. So that's why I have that faux wax seal. I love those wax seals. They are from the Maggie Holmes Heritage Collection. So they probably will still be in the shop. I'm not 100% sure, but I love those. And I'm just taking these Tim Holtz tiny phrase stickers from my stash to put them around the page. And of course, enamel dots. I can never do a layout without enamel dots, or at least it feels like. They just add the perfect touch to the page. And I didn't have any pink enamel dots left, but I had blue, so I used those. And then I'm going to do some mist splatters. You can use mist, you can use paint, you can use watercolor, whatever you have in your stash to make these little sprinkly bits over your page. I love doing little splatters like this. I'm not a huge mixed media person, but I can add a little bit of media, so that is what I am doing. And yeah, this is kind of my finishing touch to the page. I'm super happy with how it turned out, and I'm happy that I got another page in my travel album done. That's very exciting, and I just overall think it's pretty cute. So here are some close-ups. Remember to go check out the shop and the Facebook page and all of our challenges and fun stuff, but I hope you have a great day. Thanks for watching. Bye!